Hello community, are you ready to play your childhood game hide and seek while playing Mobile Legends? Do you want your enemies to worry the entire game because of a tiny yellow exclamation mark? Or perhaps you'd like to make following people around like a stalker as your full-time job? If your answer is yes, then get in this bush. My name is Shinmin Takizo and this is my Natalia Ultra Fast Speed Guide. Natalia is the best magician to exist in Mobile Legends. What? What do you mean she's not a magician? You call this a magician?
Time for me to make my entrance.
Are you sure about that?
This is a magician. And for her next trick, she will make this HP bar disappear. Abracadabra, motherfucker! Let's start the guide. Use either Jungle Emblem or Assassin Emblem sets. Get either Retribution if you plan to be an ass and steal Fanny's buff, or Inspire so you can do 10,000 slaps per second in teamfights. Get these items for maximum fast slapping action. Natalia's passive is called Be Right Back 2 seconds. 90% of all games, you chill in the bush for 2 seconds, effectively showing your teammates who the real VIP is.
I'm kind of a big deal.
Oh, you need some help over there? Give me 2 seconds. Team fight happening? Be right there, 2 seconds. Sitting in a bush for 2 seconds makes Natalia invisible as she goes ghost.
I'm going ghost!
She also gains increased movement speed, but that's not all. If you basic attack anyone while you're invisible, they will receive much more damage and will be forced to shut up for 2 seconds. Oh, and yeah, invisible or not, this passive grants your basic attacks 15% more damage if you slap people on their asses. Now you see me, now you die. Natalia's skill 1 is called Hit and Run Flying Scratch Attack No Jutsu. You hit people with it, and you also escape with it. Using this skill lets you fly forward, ignoring any sort of stupid walls, while also scratching the face of anyone you passed through. If you successfully scratch at least one enemy face with this skill, you will be able to use it again immediately for a few seconds. Natalia's skill 2 is called Fuck Marksman in particular. Throwing down the strawberry flavored vape and staying in it will effectively increase your slapping speed and make you immune to any basic attacks. Literally fucking up anyone who relies on basic attacks to do anything, aka marksman. Natalia's skill 3 is her why do I even have this useless friggin' ult? If her passive is used 90% of the game, this is the skill that you use 10% of the game. The damage on this skill is so slow that using this skill in battle is like giving your enemies a smooth massage before letting them escape. But it slows down their movement speed, so I guess it's okay since we all rather slow down our enemies rather than killing them, right? Now that you understand the basic of being a magical stalker lady, it's time for some tips and tricks. Max your skill 1, take skill 2 next, then take skill 3 whenever available. Start by recommending and buying your tier 2 jungle item. If you took Retribution, go ghost and head straight to the enemy side jungle. Proceed to stalk the enemy Fanny, Gusion, Lancelot, or Hayabusa and use your Retribution to last hit their buff, making sure that they know that both jungles are Natalia's jungles. This will also make sure your team does not get murdered by these balanced heroes within the first 3 minutes of the game. And casting Retribution does not cancel your invisibility, so you don't have to engage them if you don't feel like it. But yeah, kick their asses anyway since you just leveled up from that buff steal and they're still at level 1. When jungling, always start by hitting the monster from the back for that tasty bonus damage. Use your skill 1 to clear minion waves fast by going through all of them and then back. Try to at least get your Berserker's Fury before you start hunting preys. Playing Natalia means mastering permanent invisibility. You should only be visible to your enemies when they're about to die. So how? Just count to 4 after going out of a bush and go back into another one to refresh the invisibility before it runs out. This makes you invisible for the entire game unless you attack something or get hit by skills. Try to avoid having the enemies inside this detection circle so you don't give them a warning sign that they are about to die. It will cause them panic, terror, and a heart attack, and they will randomly throw their skills to the air hoping they can reveal your awesomeness.
Hinahanap-hanap kita. Hinahanap-hanap kita.
Always start your attack with a basic attack to silence those noisy bitches and stop them from blowing all their skills on you. You can then proceed to wail on them from behind as they run away. Using Natalia's vape tricks is also a piece of cake. Put that juicy smoke down after silencing your enemy so both of you can have a good time and you can attack faster while they escape the fun slower.
And then I saw her face. I'm a believer.
If they manage to still survive, you can use your skill 1 to jump on their asses and proceed to slap it again. Reserve the second cast of your skill 1 to chase them in case they create some distance to make sure they understand that they are doomed to be your scratching post. Or if they're getting backup from their friends, you can use it to escape to go back to your home, which is the bush. You can also use your skill 1 to last hit jungle monsters, giving you a double dash, letting you go to the next monster in a flash. This also applies when running away from haters. Try to hit them with it as you dash away so you can do another dash while you tell them to suck it. In team fights, always go from behind the enemy team, targeting their squishy marksmen and mages. Slap the backs of these losers to silence them and blow vape on their faces before you proceed to tear them to shreds. Only use your weak-ass skill 3 in case you find yourself running out of skills to use, so you can slow down the enemy at least for your teammates to kill. Just always be careful when using this skill as it locks you in place like an idiot while you're in the process of berserker barraging thin air. This makes you unable to escape if the enemy team decides to focus you, or if you want to chase someone, you can't. Use it only when necessary, like when you're waiting for the other skills to cool down. In the rare case that your amazing gameplay still leads to your team not having the advantage, try to split push and take down towers on your own. Use your Inspire and Vape on towers so you can get fast and furious with it. And if the enemy sends out a marksman to defend their tower, ignore their ass since you're immune to their attacks while in the cloud. Keep activating your invisibility via the lane bushes and push again if the defender goes away. Keep following people around like a weirdo and slap their asses, and eventually you will achieve greatness, just like in real life. My name is Shinman Takizo and this is Natalia and Ultra Fast Speed Guides. Thank you for watching, drop a like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace!